Hello everyone, I am Andrew Dornan, also known as the 12th Kind here on YouTube, and today is some more Let's Play Metroid Samus Returns. Last episode, we went around and collected the very last of the items that we had yet to get, and in this episode you may notice that the item tracker is gone, and that's because since we got 100% of the items, we no longer need the item tracker, and we're just gonna keep on going. There are some things of note. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen a thread that I made on the 4th about the videos, and I'm gonna get into that after this cutscene. He looks so happy, our little Metroid baby. Yep, that's our ship. Oh, it's Ridley! Scraw! I killed your parents! Alright, so this is Ridley, our big bad bugaboo of this area. I think what I'm going to try to do is save on ammo. And to do that, I'm just going, on super missile ammo, to do that, I'm going to use my regular beam attack, which does a decent bit of damage to him. Oh, there we go. And as long as you hit him on the body, you should be good. He does have a fireball attack that can do a fair bit of damage. But you just want to like try to hit him as much as possible. Oh no. Sometimes if you're backed up against the wall, you may want to wait until he does that jump attack with his tail. And there we go. We got ourselves a good bit of Aeon. We got ourselves another cutscene. He's angry. But we want our baby back. That's my child. Ridley's like, get off of me. And we have little jetpacks and we keep shooting him in the chest. He's like, ah, that hurts. And he lets go of the little Metroid baby. And then we grab onto the baby and we do some awesome somersaults and we land, and now it's time. Or is it over? No, his eyes open up. He's back and ready for more action, and now we are here to fight him once again. I'm gonna pop lightning armor on just to be on the safe side. He does do swipes. He also has that energy attack where he fires a blast at you. If you jump up, he will follow you, which is good if you want to do a bit of aerial attacks to kind of like keep him from hitting at you. You do want to keep a distance. It is good if you just drop. Oh my god, are you serious? A phone call? Hold on. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a video on this channel if the phone didn't ring. That's kind of, ooh. On the finale, I was really hoping for a quiet day, but I guess if you have a landline, there's no such thing as a quiet day. So I do have super missiles that I can use, although I am waiting, mainly because, as you see, I'm not the best shot. I typically go for like panicked spray and praise, which isn't a bad move to make. Also right there, he was gearing up to do a tail. Like, he was dragging his tail on the ground. He was going to hit you. If that does hit, that does a decent bit of damage. Dropping down. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, he got me. We are down 400 units of health. That's insane. Followed up with yet another one. He is looking pretty red, which is great. I am going to go ahead and switch over my missiles just in case. Oh no! Now here's the thing. I have not practiced this fight at all, and I think I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But I did think it would be kind of nice to like test my abilities and not try to be like, oh, look at me, I practiced this fight. There we go. Whew. Gosh, these cinematics look great. Oh, he hits us against the wall. And he's hitting us in the face. We're kind of weak, which matches our health at this point. But, oh look, the baby's being heroic. And he's like, what? Oh no, it's eating me. Get off of me. And it gives us a bunch of health. And that's why this baby boy is the best. It could be a baby girl. I don't know. Considering it's like the last Metroid, it could become a queen, which would be kind of cool. Although, well, I guess if you are new to the Metroid series... Oh, shoot. Hey, can you, like, back up? Come on, man. Back up. Oh, shoot. That really hurt me. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait. Why isn't my lightning armor on? Oh, I just realized that. Okay. Hit him. Hit him. Oh. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh. We're running super low on super missiles. Oh, gosh. Oh. Oh, now it's just regular missiles. Okay. Well, I think I'll just... There we go. Oh, yes. My child. Woo! Bit angry. He's a bit angry. Woo! Alright, let's get over here, because I'm tired of being up against a wall. I mean, I would still be up a wall, but it would be better than this. Oh gosh, no. Woo! 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 So I was going to talk about some tweets that I made, but I'm going to wait until after the fight. As far as like my end of series reflections. Get out of here! You are just a giant space pterodactyl, and I don't like you very much. I don't know if power bombs do anything. They probably don't. Are you kidding me? Oh god! Oh, one more hit and I'm gonna die! Oh my god! Oh, I died. I did say I was gonna die. Holy crap. Whew. Try again? Yeah, how far back does that put me? Does it put me at final, this last phase? No, it restarts the fight. Oh. We have a moment to breathe. Alright. I'm gonna silence myself, no commentary, and I'm gonna try to get us back to where we were. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Whew. I'm gonna take a... Oh, geez, that was intense. Also, trying to do commentary while it's a different beast. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so you know what? I think this is pretty close to where we were. This is pretty good. Yeah. Whew. This is really intense. I might end up going silent a few times just because I'm really trying to concentrate. Because you guys all know that boss fights are pretty intense stuff. I still have yet to use my super missiles, although I do have them prepped now. This part where he's like carpet bombing is just so incredibly... Oh, my thing is not on. Lightning armor is like your best friend in this fight. You could go with beam burst, but honestly, I feel like this would be your best friend in this scenario. You could also do what's it called? You could do phase drift, but again, that takes up a lot of Aeon. So honestly, I just prefer lightning armor because it works for me. Can you like back up? You're in my bubble and not in my kill bubble. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Okay, can you like? I'm gonna have to seriously ask you to back up. Nope. Nope. Not today. Not today, pterodactyl Satan. Woo. There we go. Whew! Thank you, my child. You have blessed me. Oh, shoot, that was a counter? What the freak? Oh, shoot, I don't have any Aeon. Oh, my gosh. Whoop. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, that does a ton of damage. Oh, no. Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh 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 no! Yes! Ah, take that, pterodactyl! Oh! Whew! I'm kind of glad I jumped out of the way of that. Doo-da! Doo-da! Gosh, diggly darn it, please do not harm me. Yes! Oh my god! Eat it! Eat it, you pterodactyl! Caca! Is he truly dead? Just to make sure, have the baby eat his corpse. That sounds so bad out of context. Have the child eat his corpse. Oh... And we are flying away. Holy crap. Oh man. Looks like there's a whole bunch of storms going down on that planet. But away we go. Okay, Metroid Samus Returns is a game that I love. It can be pretty stressful at times, as you probably could have guessed from me freaking out all the time. I've got some notes here. Gosh, my freaking... Oh, here it is. It's in one of these. So, what are my thoughts on the Let's Play as a whole? Well, if you saw my, my Twitter thing, on, my Twitter thread that I made on July 4th, I'm not too terribly pleased with myself, and that's because I noticed while I was working on episode 16, which took 8 hours to completely finish, and honestly, I just I don't know. I do love this game, and I really enjoyed working on it, but this previous episode made me realize just like how many times I slipped up and I didn't edit things correctly. Like there were some areas where the item tracker did not reflect the amount of items that we got, and I'm really trying to strive to make the best content that I can. And I think if this series was like once a week, I think I would have been able to pace myself better and make sure every video was the best video it could be. Maybe if I toned down some of the things to where it didn't take so long to export, and if that was the case, then maybe I would have taken even more time to slow down and really look at each episode, because after I edit an episode, I skim through it like really quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. And obviously I have missed a lot of things before. Thankfully, this episode didn't require that that level of like making sure the item trackers are up to date, because I just went away with the item tracker for this episode. It was sorry, I'm still like coming down from like that boss fight, because it's like to this day it's like it's still intense to do because it's so difficult. So honestly, aside from the issues that I had, I did enjoy this. This is let's play that after I beat, like, I completed the game on my first run, and I think that was a lot thanks in part to the scan pulse feature, and I was able to see where the items were, so I didn't have to like go hunting for them and fill in the map myself. And I had a lot of fun doing it. Also, right here is our clear time. I think we were at like 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours, 30 minutes, and 26 minutes and 34 seconds. And we'll actually get into the different clear time screens. Your item completion does not affect this. Your clear time does. So there are 3 difficulty modes. There's normal, hard, and fusion. And I'll get in. We're just gonna sit on the screen for a while. So there. So I wasn't too terribly pleased. I did with the series as a whole. I did really enjoy this game. And the recording of it and playing through it again was definitely a lot of fun. In fact, this is like almost half of the time that it took me to beat it the first time. So I've definitely improved because I was like, you know, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's try to get through this as quickly as possible. And we did for, you know, a series like this that wants to be comprehensive. So there was that. I did enjoy the recording of it. The editing has left me mixed. But honestly, I think I have to thank like my dad for helping me come up with the video overlays that you saw. And I want to thank my friend Beth, who kind of kept me sane throughout a lot of moments of this Let's Play where I was like kind of like stressed out, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And she kind of kept me grounded in reality. Those are the 2 main people that I want to thank. I obviously want to thank Nintendo and the developers for bringing us this game. It's a lot of fun. It's an interesting take on the original Metroid 2 Return of Samus. Even though I wasn't too terribly pleased with the pre-order bonus or the collector's edition after the fact, like when I first got it, it was still great, and in fact the keychain is still on my keyring to this day. While we're on the screen, there are 3 different I would like to talk about the different ending screens that you can get. So we got the slowest possible time. We were on normal difficulty, and we did 8 or more hours. We got the gravity suit. Same difficulty for 4 to 8 hours. You get the gravity suit without the helmet. And then at or under 4 hours, you get the Zero suit. So like Samus in her traditional Zero suit that you see in Smash Brothers. If you do hard difficulty, which is a new difficulty that you get after beating the game on normal, you get, and your time is greater than or equal to 8 hours, you get the gravity suit, but in a different pose. And then 4 to 8 hours, you have the gravity suit without the helmet, but Samus has green hair. And then if you do less than or equal to 4 hours, you get the JB Zero suit, which is like a special Zero suit that for the life of me I can't remember what the significance behind it was. And I thought I had written it down, but apparently I didn't. But on to Fusion Mode, which is a difficulty mode reserved specifically for an amiibo functionality. If you complete that at 8 or more hours, it's the Fusion Suit. 4 to 8 hours, you get the Fusion Suit without the helmet. And then less than or equal to 4 hours, you get the Fusion Zero Suit, which if you've seen my Metroid Fusion Let's Play, you will know exactly what that is. It's basically like a two-piece, I think, if I'm recalling correctly. So that's what that is. So we press A, and we are treated to one last cutscene. We get the frog sniffling at plants, hopping around, having a grand old time, munching on Ridley's foot. And what's this? It's a gelatinous energy form. What? Oh, it infected the thing? Maybe. But now it's purple and it's angry. And it's got spikes. That end credit scene is actually, when it came out, it says right here, hard mode has been unlocked. You can select it when you start a new game. You can use a Metroid-related amiibo to unlock new content in the gallery. You can access the amiibo menu from the map menu or the Samus Files screen. So that end screen, it was just a nod to acknowledge that, like what you did caused the X-Parasite to return, and that eventually leads to Metroid Fusion. So that's just a fun little nod. It doesn't mean that there's a Metroid Fusion remake in the style of Metroid Samus Returns. Although if they did do that, that would be kind of interesting. I do really enjoy Fusion as well. It was the first Metroid game that I beat. So it'd be kind of interesting to see if they ever do decide to do that after they finish Prime 4. But there is some things that we can do. So if we open this up, I believe if we go to options, here we go. You have reached a milestone of item collection completion. As a result, new art has been unlocked in the gallery. So here we can access the gallery, controls, gallery, amiibo, and staff credits. There's a little exclamation point that's like, hey, this is new. So for amiibo, we'll click on that. Unfortunately, I looked and looked for one of those wireless amiibo bases that you can get for your 3DS. I can never find one. You have unlocked the ability to use amiibo. You can use Metroid-related amiibo to unlock special features. In infrared communication errors can please turn off the power. Okay. So basically, I think what that means is that this capture board removes the IR sensor. This is a Katsukitty card. So they remove the IR sensor, whereas the loopy boards are just like they add onto your thing. So it makes the 3DS a little bit bulkier, but I'm not going to get into that. I do have a list of the different amiibos. So the Samus Aran amiibo. There's multiple Samus amiibos. This one is, I believe, the Smash Brothers amiibo. Yeah, it is. So the regular Samus Aran amiibo is the Smash Brothers amiibo, and you tap it to unlock an Aeon reserve tank that contains 500 units of Aeon energy. So it's like in Super Metroid how you had the reserve tanks. This is kind of that, but for Aeon. Tap again after completing the game to access gallery of art from the original Game Boy game Metroid 2 Return of Samus. If you tap the Metroid amiibo, which is the little it's one of the 2 amiibos that were made specifically for this game. It's a little canister with a little squishy Metroid on the outside. You tap to mark the closest Metroid location on the map. Tap again after completing the game to access Fusion Mode, the game's hardest difficulty mode. So that's what you would do to access Fusion Mode, is you need the amiibo. If you have the Zero Suit Samus amiibo, which is an amiibo made for Super Smash Bros., you can unlock the Energy Reserve Tank, which contains 299 units of energy. So that's basically 2 full Energy Reserve Tanks from Super Metroid. And then finally, there was a Samus amiibo that was made for Metroid Samus Returns. It was just called Samus, not Samus Aran, to kind of differentiate the two. And you tap that to unlock a missile reserve tank that contains 50 missiles or 10 super missiles. And you tap that again to access gallery art from this game. So that's basically like concept art. Also, something I forgot to mention with the Zero Suit Samus amiibo is that you tap it to gain access to the sound test library. So unfortunately, I don't have an IR connector, which is something I realized just now. So even if I had the base, it wouldn't have done me much good, and I'm really sorry about that. But we do have the gallery, and the only thing that we have access to without the use of amiibo is the Chozo memories. So these unlock based on your percentage of completion in the file. And these kind of tell a story of the Chozo coming to Metroid Samus Returns. Since there is no like scan functionality like in the Prime games, this is how you get your lore. So as we can see, the Chozo found SR388 and decided to land here. Gotta wait for the next one to open up. While they were here, they started conducting research. They discovered Aeon and started harvesting it from the creatures that were here. And then over time, they built their civilization here. They built mining drones, and you can see the large mining drone in the background. They still had to contend with the local wildlife, so they had their warriors. And one of the caves, they discovered the X-Parasite and saw what it did to the creatures, killing it, copying its DNA, and creating a new, much more hostile creature. Or I guess a much more aggressive creature. In response to this, the Chozo developed the Metroid. It is not a natural organism. They created it. In fact, they specifically engineered the Metroid to combat the X virus, and they let them loose across the entire planet. And over time, the X-Parasite population decreased, and they started living life normally again, as if the X-Parasite never existed alongside the Metroids. Unfortunately, the Metroids, as we saw in the game, started creating new forms. So this is a bunch of Alpha Metroids. And it completely caught the Chozo off guard, so they began to retreat back up towards the surface. The large pools of acid and the shrines were a defense mechanism to keep the Metroids at bay. So through the extermination of Metroids, then you could remove the poison because it signified that the area was clear. It was meant as a way to keep the Metroid population from all accumulating in one spot. And then this is them leaving. They went up to the surface, and the original memory shows that they had met some other tribes, but it actually was a rogue Trozo tribe, a much more militaristic tribe. And that's why there are no living Chozo on SR388. It's because they were all wiped out by this rogue, heavily militaristic tribe. I think I'm going to keep it on this screen for a while. As of recording this, it's the day after episode 16 went live, so you'll have this in time for the day that you're watching this. But I still have yet to do timestamps for episode 16, just because it is an hour and a half long. And there's so many items. I'm not sure when I'll get around to working on it. But this Let's Play is now complete. And I'm actually going to pull up the next side Let's Play. I reveal the next main Let's Play next Wednesday at the end of Stardew Valley. So if I check this out next, so I got my hints a little backwards. The next site Let's Play is a Wii game. It is a first-person shooter, and it is a revisit of an old Let's Play, but it is not a game that had a cliffhanger where it was like, see you in the sequel, and we never got a sequel. It's actually just like one standalone game that you got on the Wii Shop channel. But I feel like I should go ahead and share that game. This is a game that has a special place in my heart because it was one of my early Let's Plays, especially one that utilized my old capture card, which was the Dazzle DVD recorder, which was ultimately the reason why Lego Star Wars had to go on such a long hiatus, was because that capture card actually stopped working. So with all that, I'm gonna go ahead and announce the next side Let's Play. The next side Let's Play is going to be a revisit of Onslaught. For me, it's a revisit. For you guys, if you don't, if you haven't already like investigated the old Doorman Net Productions channel, then this will be a new series for you guys. I did boot it up and mess around with the game a little bit. Just to like see how it looks, and it looks pretty well, and it still controls the way I remember. What the heck, mouse? I didn't say you could be there. I'm gonna get that out of the way. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is that's the next side Let's Play. Holy crap, I can't believe this series is over. It's only been 17 episodes, but it's felt like such a major journey. That file right there says 9 hours and 18 minutes and 58 seconds. That's because that's the save file before I started. That's the save I made before recording. So this episode isn't too terribly long, and I'm kind of stalling for the end because I don't want it to be over. But it is over. Just a quick update on Metroidvanias in general. I did have a Metroid game slated for this December, but I decided that I kind of wanted to try to do the Metroid games in chronological order. We started with Fusion just because I really knew Fusion. And that was a lot of fun for me to do and revisit. So this is kind of like a flashback leading up to Fusion. So we did Metroid Zero Mission, which was a remake of Metroid 1. Then we did Metroid Samus Returns, which is a remake of Metroid 2. So the third Metroid game is Super Metroid, and that's going to happen not within year 3, but maybe sometime within year 4, maybe. I'm still curious about how I want to go about that game. But that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for Stardew Valley, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Let's Play Onslaught. Bye-bye.